Good day everyone, I am Christine Jane G.S. Torres of 2B1 and I will be introducing the lesson 2 which is the Larsen-Premans, the grammar translation method. So under the grammar translation method, we have teacher. Teacher is a centered approach. When we say centered approach, the learners focus on the instruction from the instructor to teacher. Next is students. Students learn grammatical rules and then apply those rules by translating sentences between the target language and the native language. When the student learn grammatical rules, they are translating it from their target language into their native language in order to understand and apply it easily in the real situation. Under the grammar translation method, we have cognates. Cognates are words often inherited from a shared parent language but may also involve borrowings from some other language. It is also reserved for words that exist in two different languages and have the same root or origin. It can be spelled exactly the same, but the accent or pronunciation is different, but the meaning is the same thing in both languages. For example, possibility in English and posibilidad in Spanish. So just remember that the cognates are two words in two different language that has almost the same spelling and same meaning, but when it comes to pronunciation or accent, it can be different. Phrasal verbs is also under grammar translation method wherein a two-word verb consisting of verb and its particle. For example, verb plus preposition or verb plus adverb. And when we use it together, usually take on a different meaning to that original verb. For example, put away, fill out, get back, back up, come on, break up, and whatsoever. So if we're going to put it in a sentence, so let's have John put his book away. The phrasal verbs are put away. As I've said, the phrasal verb can be separatable. So when we separate the put into away, the direct object can be put between the verb put and its particle away. So we have here proponent of the grammar translation method, which is Prof. Karl Plotz in 1819 to 1881. It's just said that the translation method is used when you're studying rules of grammar of your target language or L2 to compare the syntax of L2 to the native or target language. So as we can see, the learning of the student will be rote learning because it focuses on the rules of the language only. That's all for me. Thank you.